Ladies and gentlemen, this time we'd like to say a big shout out and thank you to the Scott family, our team game crew. For almost 50 years now, there's been a member of the Scott family running the training crew here at Hernando High School. We'd like to say a great big thank you to these guys and appreciate all their service and commitment to the Hernando High School football program, the Scott family. Vice captain for the Tigers, number 2, Devin James. Number 5, Brody Martin. Number 15, Coach Jones. And number 8, Alice Lawson. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you stand, turn your attention to the stars and stripes in the north end zone as we pay honor to America, our flag, and those who have sacrificed for the freedom we teach this name as your award-winning Hernando play on national anthem.
Be ready for the fight song. Full fight song. Full fight song. Up and ready. We don't have time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thumbs up. Fight song.
Welcome to the field. Come on, Hernando.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tiger Stadium here at Anthony Jenkins Field. It is Friday Night Lights, a in-county rivalry, and Brad, the place is starting to fill up. Not many parking spots left, and if you're getting to the game now, you've got a nice 20-minute walk to get to the gate.
Yeah, Heath, finally football weather here in Mississippi. Nice evening, great weather-wise. Got a great matchup, cross-county matchup here. And most importantly, Heath, tonight starts division play.
Yes.
You can take the first 5 games and do with them what you want. The only thing that matters in terms of state playoffs is the next 5. Got a clean slate in front of you. Starts tonight with a good Lewisburg team, 4-1 on the year. Their only loss in the opening game was Lake Cormorant, but they have been pretty solid the rest of the way. Of course, your Tigers coming in with a record of 2-3 on the season. Most recently at Center Hill a couple of weeks ago, had an off week last week. And I can guarantee you that Coach McCann worked with his guys, and the off week was certainly welcome in terms of timing, get injuries healed up, and work on some things that you've seen across the first 5 games of the year.
Well, Brad, before we started, for the coin toss tonight, lots of Tigers out there for the coin toss tonight. Represented by a lot of guys. We're guessing the senior class, a wonderful group, as Coach McCann has stated more than once this season. And Brad, after that coin toss, the Tigers will tow it up, take it off the tee to get things started.
Yeah, Heath, Lewisburg and Hernando have met 9 times on the football field before tonight. Tonight's 10th meeting, and Hernando owns a all-time 7-2 record against the Patriots.
Loose ball, but I do believe it was whistled down as he received it on his knees. And that's where the Patriots will start tonight. So it looks like they're going to put it at the 27. And, Brad, here we go.
Yeah, Heath, explosive offense for Lewisburg. They certainly know how to put up points. They certainly know how to gain yards. Coming in with a scoring average so far this year of 31.4 points, only giving up 11. So a stout test ahead of the Tiger defense tonight, led by Gunnar Gilmore, their do-everything quarterback. He's going to remind you a lot of our very own Topher Jones. He can run it. He can throw it all over the football field. He'll make you say wow with some of the plays he makes. Again, so keep an eye on number 17 in white, Gunnar Gilmore.
Lewisburg coming out in the all-white uniforms with the navy helmets, red numbers and trim. Tigers going with the all-black tonight with the yellow trim and numbers. And here's play number 1. Start things off, going with a swing pass out to the outside, and that closed very quickly, Brad.
Yeah, that was a great job on the outside there by number 4, Ryan Taylor, to, number 1, force the receiver back in, actually the running back out of the backfield, force him back inside, and then make the trip-up tackle. Actually lost a yard on the play, 2nd and 11 for the Patriots in the hurry-up here.
3 down linemen for the Tigers. Got the backers on the outside walking up. Quarterback keeper tries to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Falls forward, maybe a pickup. So it'll be a 3rd and 9 to start things off, Brad.
Yeah, Caleb Hickman, good job there. What you got to do with Gilmore is once you hit him, don't let him get yards after contact. That's what he does to you. He can break tackles. He can get away from you. Once you get him, wrap him up, get him on the ground. Tigers forcing the Patriots into a 3rd and long situation here on their first drive of the night. We'll see what the defense can dial up.
And it's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Even the referees, the coaches, and including the players got a little pink on tonight. Low snap, picks it up, doesn't even take a step, fires it across to the other hash mark. He will fall forward. Brad, I do believe that will be enough for a first down. A pickup of 10 on the play when it was 3rd and 9.
Catch is good for a Patriots first down.
And here we go. They're quick to the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10 from the 39.
3 down linemen for the Tigers. Outside backers are not walking up on the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Handoff up the middle, not much daylight, maybe a pickup of 1.5. We'll call it 2.
Yeah, he's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, you want to keep Lewisburg in 3rd and long yardage here, make them make a decision on 4th down. We'll see what the Tigers dial up here in their standard 3-4 defense tonight.
The Packers are playing back right now. Keeper runs to the left, makes the sideline. Pick up a 4 on the play.
Little RPO there out of the pistol formation there, out of the shotgun formation actually. The run-pass option, you fake it into the running back's belly, and then you read the defensive end. If he crashes, you keep. If he doesn't, you give to the running back. That time, Gilmore decided to keep it and went around the left side, picked up about 4 yards, 3rd and 6 now for Lewisburg.
Hernando coaches are signaling in. They do expect pass here on the 3rd and 6. They have moved some guys with the linebackers and the secondary. Pass goes right there. 2 men were right there beside him. Thread the needle with the pass. It is complete.
Matthew Osteen on the reception there for the Patriots. Gilmore really showing you what he can do with his arm right there. 3 Tiger defenders around the receiver, and he threads the needle with a bullet pass to number 10, Matthew Osteen. 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Patriots.
Patriots in enemy territory from the 49. Have a handoff, run straight up the middle. Pickup of 7 on the play. And Brad, that was the 7th play of the drive. We've seen 4 runs and 3 passes.
Yeah, really balanced attack. To be honest with you, I can't believe we haven't seen Gilmore run more than he has. But Lewisburg coming out in a balanced attack right now. That's their MO on the season so far.
2 receivers to the right, up back, and a running back also to the right. Met just across the line of scrimmage. A pickup of 2. It'll be 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 for the Patriots.
Had a great shot at the running back in the backfield. It showed his elusiveness there. Able to get just past the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd and about half a yard for Lewisburg. Let's see if the defense can make a stand here, force them to punt around midfield, and see if we can stall this drive out.
And looks like a quarterback keeper. Picked a lane, falls forward, and he will have enough for a 1st down. That'll reset the downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They're at about the 37, 38-yard line.
Yeah, the standard version of the quarterback keeper there, not the tush-push that we've all heard about in the NFL. That's all the rage these days, started by the Philadelphia Eagles and now adopted by many teams. So 1st down, 10 here for Lewisburg.
Stay with the same formation. Going deep. Has a man and overshot. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10 with the ball falling incomplete. And now the Tigers have a big down. They can make a stop here. It will be decision time. You would like to think it's 4-down territory, so I wouldn't be shocked if you see 2 runs on 2nd and 3rd down to set up a 3rd down play. We'll see what the Patriots have cooked up.
Yeah, that was a great pass there. Just fell incomplete. Great coverage for the Tigers by Ryan Taylor. Kind of out on an island here against a much taller receiver, but did a great job of coverage there, just out of the grasp of the receiver.
As expected, they kept it on the ground, run the left side. Pickup of about 4. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 6 situation. Again, Brad, I will not be shocked if the Patriots run right here to give themselves a 4th and short situation.
Well, one thing I've noticed already, Heath, is that they are shuttling in running backs, so they are keeping fresh legs to the left and right of Gunnar Gilmore in the backfield, alternating between number 7, Levi Presley, who's in the game right now, and number 1, Lucas Edwards. Again, they're shuttling those guys in and out.
New formation, nobody in the backfield but the quarterback. Pass all the way, doesn't take any steps back. Runs a little out pattern, pickup of about 3 on the play. That'll bring up 4th down, 4th and 4.
Heath, our first decision of the night. Let's see what Lewisburg does. Looks like they're going to go for it. They're leaving the offense on the field. Got to be careful not to jump here. You are within the 5-yard range where offsides would get Lewisburg a 1st down. So you got to watch the hard count here, but you also have to be aggressive.
Brad, this is the 13th play of the drive. We've seen 4 passes, 3 of them have been complete. There's your 5th pass. Ball is loose, recovered by the Tigers. They're heading the other way. Coming up to midfield, brought down. Falls down into enemy territory. Brad, the Tigers have a huge stop on 4th down, incomplete, and give themselves great field position for the offense. Recovered by the Tigers. They're heading the other way. Matter of fact, they're going to mark it exactly at the 50-yard line at midfield. It'll be 1st down, 10 yards to go for Hernando.
Heath, I did not see who caused the strip there. I can tell you that it looked like number 2, Devin Gaines, came up with the fumble recovery and picked it up, ran it back. Pretty nice return, actually, about a 25-yard fumble return after the fumble. You really like to see that because Lewisburg had picked up the 1st down. Tigers managed to knock the ball free, and now they've got it 1st down and 10 at midfield.
6:51 remaining, quarter number 1. This is the first play for the Tigers on offense. They're going deep. And some confusion there. Beautiful pass.
Yeah, you really wish you could have completed that one. The Lewisburg defender, number 5, Cody Gilmore, had fallen down on the play, but just a little bit of a miscommunication. Ball thrown to the outside, and looked like the receiver was looking for the ball on the interior of the field.
Looking at the angle, Brad, I would not be shocked if he lost that ball in the lights.
Yeah, that could very well be a possibility, too. The home side lights point right in that direction, so very well could have lost the ball in the lights.
Option play. Topher keeps it himself. 15 working his way forward, breaking every tackle. Brad, if we went back and saw instant replay, I think he broke 13 tackles. I think
you missed one.
Guys came in there twice.
You missed one, Heath. He had broke 14 tackles on that play. A gain of only 6 very determined yards, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. And Topher just showing you that determination and grit that he's shown you in every single snap, every single game. That's what you get from Topher Jones.
Two wide receivers and a tight end to the right. One receiver to the left, 1 man in the backfield, along with quarterback, number 15, Topher Jones. Topher trying to work his way back to the line of scrimmage, does not make it. Hit behind the line, and it'll bring up a 4th down situation.
And interestingly enough, going to be about the same down and distance that Lewisburg was facing on their 4th down. Again, you could go hard snap here. You could run a play. You could punt. You could do any combination of play calls here. Let's see what Coach McCann dials up. Offense is staying on the field.
And if you're a fan of 80s football, the Denver Broncos would probably call the quick kick here with John Elway punting on 4th down with the other team not out there and getting great field position. So with that, pass is complete on 4th down. Beautiful pass rolling out to his right. Completed.
Mr. Dependable Tyler Starnes on the reception there. His first catch of the night. First time we've called his name will not be.
Yes, first time Tyler caught that ball. I was trying to get eyes on him. He was on the ground with a diving catch. Good call, Brad, picking up his number. Beautiful pass. Wonderful catch. That'll bring up a 1st down for the Tigers. Here we go. Tigers working the left side of the line. Topher hit and brought down by 3 Patriots.
Well, one thing I'm noticing, Heath, the couple of 3 times that Topher's kept the ball, Lewisburg's hitting him up high. You're not going to bring Topher Jones down by hitting him up high. You have to hit him at the waist level or below and get leverage on him. He is too big, too strong, too powerful.
Too shifty.
Too shifty. He's going to make somebody miss doing that if they keep trying to tackle him high like that.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. The ball will be placed at the 34-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver tight end to the left. They show option run. He pulls up, looking deep. Now he's working his way out of the backfield. And a nice open field tackle right there by the Patriots, number 12. Beautiful tackle right there by J.T. Swift for the Patriots.
Topher did a great job there, Heath, just to get back close to the line of scrimmage. Going to end up losing 1, brings up 3rd down and 10. Just inside the Lewisburg 35-yard line at the 34.
Well, kind of the same situation that we saw with Lewisburg in their opening drive. Brad, I wouldn't be shocked to see a run right here to set up a short 4th down play. And sure enough, we get the run right up the middle. Huge hole right there. Great job by the offensive line. Beautiful job by the line. Hey, number 5, Brody Martin, Brody football with his first carry. And here we go, Brad. Decision time. 4th down, 5 yards to go.
Yeah, Brody was very patient there, waited for the hole to open, hit it. Again, going to bring up around 4th and 4, just outside, maybe between 4 and 5. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. Coach McCann's going to go for it here. Again, you're inside the 30-yard line at the Lewisburg 29, 4th down.
Here we go. He's got his man wide open. Pass is complete. Sticks the ball out to make sure. Got a little extra with that. Plenty of distance on that reception and with him holding the ball out.
Great job by number 4, Ryan Taylor there, who caught that ball, secured it. Heath, I got to tell you, if I heard footsteps coming like the Lewisburg cover man, number 5, Cody Gilmore out there, if I had heard those footsteps coming, I might not have been able to bring that ball in. But Ryan did a great job securing the ball, getting the first down. New set of downs, 1st and 10, just outside the Lewisburg 20-yard line.
Brad, sadly, they don't have an AARP league for us. Here we go, 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Tigers. Topher looking toward the end zone, has a man, caught, steps out of bounds. They're inside the 5-yard line. Looks like they're inside the 2.
Heath, you're not going to see many pass and catch combinations in high school football better than what you just saw right there. Running against his body, throwing against his body, running to the left side of the field, crossing route by Starnes, gets 1 foot down inside the 5-yard line. 1st down, goal to go for the Tigers. Absolutely great pass and catch there.
Plenty of options for the Tigers. I'm keeping my eye on number 5, Brody football. Brody Martin in the backfield. Ball snap. They're going to Brody right up the middle. He's working his way, met at the goal line, and stopped.
Well, big number 56, C.J. Perry for the Patriots there, waiting on him. He had gotten penetration through the offensive line and was the first man to get a hand on him. I'm not sure who ended up bringing him down. Got back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Brad, this will be the 11th play of the drive for the Tigers. Started at midfield.
And Heath, I look up and look at the clock. We're already at 1 minute and 40 seconds to go in tonight's opening quarter. Good, clean football game played. Clock seems to be moving pretty fast.
They're working the outside. There's a nice hole, Brad. You could have drove a semi-truck through that hole. Beautiful job by the offensive line. Massive running lane right there. Topher with the quarterback keeper on play 11. And the Tigers strike first and are on the board.
Heath, we don't often get to call the offensive linemen's names, but I'm going to give a shout out there to number 72, Big Sed Newsom. Did a fantastic job at opening the hole there, pushing his guy out, opening the lane for Topher to run right through again. Untouched into the end zone, 3 yards for the Hernando touchdown.
Bobbled snap. Great job recovering the snap.
And again, that's Mr. Everything, 18, Tyler Starnes. Goes out, catches a big pass on that drive, and then turns around and does a great job of getting a snap that was low and behind him down in time for Will Usselton to put it through. 7-0 Tigers, 1:28 seconds remaining in tonight's opening quarter from Anthony Jenkins Field at Tiger Stadium in Hernando. Beautiful evening for high school football. Great crowd settling in. Always a great crowd on the Hernando side. And Lewisburg has brought a fair share from over in the eastern part of the county. And just a great, absolutely great night for football, Heath. We talk about it every week, but nobody does high school football like Mississippi, and nobody does high school football in Mississippi like Hernando. And just a great environment for high school football. Friday night lights, the whole 9 yards, every cliche you can come up with, every one of them applies here in Hernando on Friday nights in the fall.
You know, Brad, it's not that hard to give directions to these two schools. If you're leaving Hernando, take McInville till you get to 269. Get off at Kraft, take a left, and you're there. Very simple directions to get here. The house is filling up very quickly. There are still cars coming into the parking lot, and I still see people at the gate coming in. And we're 1 minute, 28 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. Sky kick by the Tigers. Ball caught at the 31. He's trying to run to midfield. He's got a lane to the outside. Here we go, Brad. Brought down before midfield. Again, Brad, look who it was. Number 18, Tyler Starnes. He's all over the place tonight.
Your Swiss Army knife out there, Heath. Again, he does everything on the football field. He does anything and everything you ask him to. Comes up with a big catch on the opening possession. Has a great hold, does a great job of holding on the extra point, and then he makes the tackle on the kickoff. Mr. Swiss Army knife, Tyler Starnes, number 18, all over the football field as usual.
Well, Patriots in the first possession had a 13-play drive that ended in a fumble on a 4th down. Patriots had some bad luck there. The Tigers returned that 25 yards to midfield. And here we go, Brad. This is their second possession. They were moving the ball but had a costly turnover, and we all know turnovers is what decides ball games. Here we go. They're going to work that left side, Brad. They've been running that left side a lot this evening. They see something there.
Yeah, that was number 1, Lucas Edwards, again on the carry. About a 12-yard gain for Edwards there out of the backfield. A couple of Tigers being drug along with him there. You want to get him on the ground. Don't want to let him bust free and bust one. Again, very strong yard after contact team is Lewisburg. Got to make sure you wrap up and get them on the ground when you can.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Here we go. They're working the middle of the field where very little there, probably a pickup of 2. Gunnar Gilmore so far tonight, Brad, 4 or 5 passing.
Yeah, been pretty good at containing him so far. He did have the 1 long incomplete pass, and then he had the 1 long completed pass that was ultimately fumbled and recovered by the Tigers. But the Tiger defense has done a good job of containing 17. Now just need to bow their necks up here against the run and see if we can get them over on downs or turn them over again.
Here we go. They're going to work the middle of the field. It's going to bring up a 3rd down situation. Oh, there's a flag, pink flag on the field.
Yeah, we've got our first
penalty of the night.
First penalty of the night.
6 seconds left in quarter number 1. We got our first penalty.
Yeah, went almost the first quarter without a penalty. Looks like this is going to back up Lewisburg, I believe. Thrown in the area of holding, or could be a face mask. Well, it looks like it's going to be a face mask against the Tigers here. Tigers defense starting to back up a little bit. The question is it a 5 or 15-yarder? Looks like a 5-yarder. So that's good. It's going to give Lewisburg the first down, but not like the 15-yard variety that would have taken them down to the 20-yard line. Instead, they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 30.
As Brad said, face mask is the call against the Tigers.
And Heath, that's the end of our first quarter of action here. Hernando goes to the break between the first quarter and second quarter, up 7-0 here at Anthony Jenkins Field Tiger Stadium in Hernando.
Well, for all of you listening on Facebook Live and also our YouTube channel, right now your score, Hernando 7, Lewisburg no score.
I'd like to say a special thank you to our sponsors tonight. First time sponsor, Connie Moore and Outplay Insurance. Scoreboard sponsor, the Silver Family Tackling Center. And our halftime sponsor, the Hernando Football Booster Club. Thank you for your support of the Hernando Football program.
And we're getting ready for quarter number 2. Hello, everybody. Heath Hopkins along with me is Brad Bush. Have a wonderful Friday night game here at Anthony Jenkins Field at Tiger Stadium. Hernando Tigers up 7-0 against their cross-county rival, the Lewisburg Patriots. Tigers looking sharp in their all-black here in their first game in October. Patriots elected to go in their all-white unis tonight. And here we go, Brad. First down, 10 yards to go. This will be the 3rd play of the drive. So Lewisburg has 2 receivers to the right. It's in 1 man in motion. He's sending back out. And hole in the coverage. Tigers, nice open field hit right there by the Tigers. Great hit by number 34, Meyer Maddox.
Yeah, Heath, number 5, Brody Martin in on the tackle there, but Gilmore really showing off his arm strength there. Hit number 10, Matthew Osteen, across the middle on a slant pass. Really put some zip on that ball and showed you what kind of arm he has there.
Gilmore 5 of 6 passing so far tonight for the Patriots. Ball on the ground. Tigers meet him in the backfield. Lucas Edwards makes his way back to the line of scrimmage. Might have fell down for a yard.
Yeah, big Hallis Lawson there. Had him in the backfield. Hit him. Managed to hold on to him. Grabbed him by the jersey and pulled him down. He's managed to get 2 yards out of it. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. But good penetration there. Just got to make the tackle. Wrap up, make the tackle, get him on the ground. Heath, we talk every week about the linebacking core for this team, but just a very, very solid linebacking core for this football, led by number 8, Hallis Lawson, number 24, Caleb Hickman. And look like we've got to delay a game here, Heath.
Yep.
That's going to back up the Patriots 5 yards. It's going to make it 2nd and 13 now. Going to back them up to the 20-yard line, or in the neighborhood of the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Brad, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I mean, obviously you always want the penalty to go into your team's favor, but it kind of gives the Patriots a little bit more room to work, and we've seen the passing game be very effective tonight for Lewisburg.
Yeah, when you're a team that runs a spread offense like Lewisburg does, a lot of times you do like that little extra breathing room for your receivers to operate and get open.
Then they go in the air. Pass falls incomplete. Now, 3rd and 13.
Tigers did a great job there. Great coverage. Pass falls incomplete, but he wasn't going anywhere even if he caught it. Big 24. Caleb Hickman right there on the, I believe it was the tight end or the H-back out of the backfield. He was all over and wasn't going to go anywhere. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 13 for the Tiger defense. Lewisburg just inside the Hernando 20-yard line.
Going to that corner, almost intercepted. Great play right there. It looks like Brody Martin was on the coverage right there.
Yeah, Brody did a great job there, closing, making the deflection. All over the receiver there. Number 8, Easton Fessmeyer, was the intended receiver in the end zone. That had touchdown written all over it, except for number 5, Brody Martin, had different plans there.
I think Brody was dreaming of 6 right there.
He had a lot of green in front of him had he caught the ball, but a bit high for both he and the receiver. He did a great job of making the pass deflection. Looks like the Tigers are going to take a timeout here.
Good call. Great call. That's good coaching right there.
Again, it's 4th down and 13. Coach McCann wants to gather the troops and talk about it, talk about what could be coming here from Lewisburg.
Well, it's one of those things. The reason I say great coaching right there is Lewisburg has got a 4th down play dialed up, and they kind of tip their hand. They come to the line of scrimmage. They've tipped their hand on what they want to do, the play they're most comfortable with. And right before the ball snap, coach calls a timeout. So will they come back with the same play? Don't know. But Tigers can talk it over right now if they do come back with the same play of what they're going to do and how they're going to cover it. And I got a feeling we'll see a different look from Lewisburg. We probably will see that play sometime later this game.
So what you're saying is we're looking at a chess match out there, Heath.
Yes, the game within the game. Absolutely. The gamemanship right there between coaches. It's part of the game. It's the great part of the game. You know, a couple of weeks ago, Brad, during a home game, we saw Coach McCann during a stoppage of play. It was an injury, and Tigers were on offense, and he dialed up a nice little trick play. First play after the injury, Tigers scored. So, you know, it's always fun to see the gamemanship in the game. All right, different look here. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Now the running back in the backfield is moving out. They're going to the end zone. All out. Pass falls incomplete, and there's a very late flag.
Yeah, Heath, that's going to be pass interference in the end zone. It's unfortunate. Probably good. I actually think that probably saved a touchdown there, Heath. So that's one of those you're not upset about. If you're a Tiger fan, you're upset because it negates what was going to be a great defensive play. But I also think it also negated the touchdown there. So you'll take that penalty. It's going to give Lewisburg a first down, but you live to play another down there instead of giving up what looked to be a sure touchdown.
You know, Brad, I would love to talk to that official that threw that flag, because he took more than a second to get the flag out, and it took him more than a few seconds to throw it. But when he threw it, he skyrocketed that thing. It was like a bottle rocket.
He did his best Lane Kiffin impression with his clipboard there, throwing it some 30 feet in the air. Actually, a couple of officials threw the flag, so it was a pretty definite penalty. Both the back judge and the side judge had the call.
All right, fourth down. Got a running lane to the outside. He got enough for the first down and a touchdown, but guess what, Brad? There's another flag on the play.
And where that's thrown, Heath, that one's coming back. That's going to be holding against the Patriots. More concerned right now, we've got a couple of Tigers banged up on the play. Looks like number 8, Hallis Lawson's banged up. Number 5, Brody Martin. Both are on their feet, but shaken up and hobbling a little bit.
Holding is the call.
Well, Heath, when the white hat throws the flag from behind the play, behind the line of scrimmage, behind the play, there's only one thing that can be, and that's going to be holding 99 out of 99 times. And that's what it was there. It's going to back Lewisburg up to the Hernando 15-yard line, 4th down and 9. Yet another 4th down play coming here for the Tiger defense. Let's see what Coach McCann and staff dial up in the way of a defensive scheme here.
And for that poor player that was holding on that play, it's the backside of the play. Wasn't on the play side. And, I'm sure the coach will be screaming that. It's like, the ball's not even coming to your side. Why are you holding on that play? All right, 4th down, 4th and 8. Ball is dropped, but that's okay. It's 4th down. Tigers are going to get it no matter what. They had the interception. It was dropped, but it'll be turnover on downs. And, Brad, with 10-10 remaining in quarter number 2, it's going to be Tiger ball, 1st and 10.
Well, number 5, Brody Martin's going to be seeing that one in his sleep tonight when he wakes up tomorrow morning. He had that one in his hands, and he had a lot of green out in front of him. And he had designs on taking that back for 6 points. But what I want to give a shout-out to was the Tiger defensive line, who got great penetration on that play, forced Gilmore to make a pass before he was ready, before his receiver had gotten downfield, and just an absolutely fantastic job. Didn't get the sack, but forced the early throw, and it was high, and it falls incomplete, and it's Tiger ball, 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Gunnar Gilmore only 1 for 4 on that possession for Lewisburg. So he started off 4 for 5, went 1 for 4 on that last series.
Topher showing you what he can do with his legs there. Forced out by number 33, Elliott Helps there. Their big stud defensive back making the tackle, coming up and making the tackle. Not before Topher picks up 7 yards. 2nd down, 3 for the Tigers.
So 2 long drives taken by Lewisburg to start the game. Up, loose ball on the field. Did it get out of bounds? We're waiting.
It did not, Heath. Looks like Lewisburg has come up with the ball.
That is correct, Brad. Offense is starting to head out on the field for the Patriots.
I tell you what, Heath, if we had instant replay, you might take a look at that one again, and you might say that Devin probably or maybe didn't have that ball completely secured, and maybe it's an incomplete pass. Don't have that luxury at the high school level, at least not our high school level. Maybe some of those programs over in Texas that are more like junior colleges might. But here in Mississippi, we don't have the instant replay, so it's going to be a fumble, and Lewisburg's going to take back over at the Hernando 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go, 33-yard line. Patriots are in business. Stopped at the line of scrimmage and dropped fast.
Well, number 8, Hallis Lawson in the backfield, and if he didn't make the tackle, number 5, Brody Martin was there. Great job of pursuing the football. Got back to the original line of scrimmage, brings up 2nd down, 10 yards to go for Lewisburg.
Unfortunate turnover for the Tigers right there.
And what you really hate to see, Heath, is that he had the first down. He was going to get the first down. Great job by the Patriot defender to knock it free. But looks like your Tiger defense is going to answer the call here. That was number 7, Levi Presley, on the carry again. They've been shuttling out number 1, Lucas Edwards, and number 7, Levi Presley, all night long in the backfield. That was Presley there on the carry. He's brought down for a couple-yard gain, going to bring up 3rd and 7 here, just inside the Hernando 30-yard line at the 29.
3rd down and 7 on the 29.
Well, the Tigers are going to stay in their 3-4 alignment. The outside backers are walking up. And they are blitzing and hitting the backfield. Both backers meet at the quarterback, and he slips away, Brad, but he just gets back to the line of scrimmage and falls forward. Both backers came through untouched and met at the quarterback.
Well, I was looking at big number 11, Justin Hammond, coming off the near side, and I look up, and number 52, Kai Weathers, is already there with a hand on Gilmore. However, Gilmore shows his elusiveness there, as we talked about. You cannot tackle this guy up high, just like Topher. You got to hit him low, get leverage, get him on the ground. You tackle him up high, he's too big, he's too strong, and he can get away from you. Managed to pick up a yard, going to bring up around 4th and 5 for the Patriots here.
Another 4th down play for Lewisburg. They converted on 1. Up, both sides moved on that, and they're going to call encroachment on the defense. Both sides moved on that one, Brad.
Yeah, I think looks like this is going to be encroachment against the Tigers here, and that's unfortunate because you could argue in college and in pro the defense can get back across the line. I believe in high school football the rule that once you cross the line, you're offsides and the play's dead. It is 4th and 1, Heath, so you do still have a chance here. It's only it was 4th and 6, so 5-yard penalty puts it at 4th and 1. Big play coming up here for the Tiger defense.
Lewisburg converted on their first 4th down play. Ball on the ground, met in the backfield. He's trying to work the outside, and did he fall forward? That is crazy. He twisted and turned down the line and tried to fall forward. It's going to determine if it's a left foot spot or a right foot spot. And also, we have an injury on the field. We have a down lineman for the Patriots on the field.
Yeah, again, Heath, Gunnar Gilmore showing you his elusiveness there. You thought you had him once, you thought you had him twice, and then he twists and turns and falls forward. And based on the spot, it looks like they're going to have the first down. I don't know. They have not signaled yet, as we do have an injured player. Actually, now they are signaling first down.
Yeah, the chain gang is moving.
Yeah, number 52 for Lewisburg. That's big Porter Collins, the offensive lineman, sophomore. He's up, not putting a whole lot of weight on that leg, but he is putting some weight on it, being assisted off the field by the Lewisburg training staff.
Yes, that left leg is very gingerly right now. I'm sure they'll try to work on him as fast as possible. You know, linemen, they're just hard to find anywhere in America. Doesn't matter if you're playing Pee Wee football or you're in the NFL. Linemen are hard to come by, and depth at linemen is even much more harder to come by. So we'll see what that does to Lewisburg and see if it changes their play calling any. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They're going to work the middle of the field. Met just past the line of scrimmage.
That was Edwards again on the carry for the Patriots. He's going to pick up about a yard, brought down by Hallis Lawson again. Hallis is having a great night defensively. He's been in on several plays here in the second quarter already. And again, Heath, we're at 7 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in tonight's second quarter. Tigers up 7-0, and Lewisburg with the ball, 2nd and 9 at the Tiger 20.
Gilmore is only 5 for 9 this evening, and they have actually run the ball 5 times in a row. So they've taken the ball out of Gilmore's hands. That looked like a pass play, and the lineman kind of tipped their hand and pass block, and they started blocking before the ball was snapped. So they had 3 receivers to the right. They were all spread out. Looks like they're going to run the same play again.
Yeah, Heath, that lineman got a little bit eager there, moved before the snap.
Oh, here it is. Met in the backfield and dropped. Tigers knew what play was coming, and they were in the backfield quick. Not one, but two Tigers on the play defensively, bringing down the Patriot receiver. Brad, this is 3rd and long, 3rd and 15.
Yeah, Heath, Lewisburg tried to go with the old backside screen pass there, and Tigers were all over it defensively. Number 20, Christian Cody there to make the stop, but you run 3 receivers out to the right side of the field, to the weak side of the field, and then you throw a throwback screen to number 20 on this side of the field. But, again, Christian Cody having none of it.
Here we go. Stepping up in the pocket, going deep. Beautiful pass, beautifully defended. Tigers in the area with a 4th one coming. Pass falls incomplete. And Brad, another 4th down decision for the Patriots.
And it looks like this is a straight go for it, no decision here for Lewisburg. They're going for it, 4th and, again, around 14 yards to go. Got to get down to the Tiger 11-yard line, just outside the 11 for a first down here. See what the Tiger defense dials up. Boy, I tell you what, the quarterback in play in this game so far, Heath, has just been incredible.
It's been a lot
These
of
two
fun.
guys know what they're doing in the backfield, don't they?
They really do. Flush out of the pocket, wrapped up, almost intercepted. Brad, how many pick six, almost pick six have we seen tonight? That's number 3. That was number 3 that we could have seen.
Heath, that was number 4, Ryan Taylor, and we said just a few minutes ago that Brody Martin was going to be seeing that pick 6 in his sleep. Ryan's going to be seeing that pick 6 in his dreams next season, I think. He could have walked backwards into the end zone had he made that catch. Unfortunately, not able to do so. It's going to be fall incomplete. Tigers are going to take over on downs at their own 25-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go, just more than 6 minutes left in tonight's second quarter here from Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium, Hernando, Mississippi. Friday night lights, packed house. I'm going to go ahead and call it a packed house, Heath.
Yeah, the visiting stands have filled up. Little room to the left, but there's a lot of folks sitting along the fence. There's still a couple of cars still coming in. You might get here by halftime after you park and walk in.
Well, Heath, we were talking here. Apparently there's a performance of Frozen going on at the PAC over there.
Oh, let it go, Brad. Let it go.
Heath with the beauty coming through there, folks. But we do have an opening night performance of Frozen going on at the Performing Arts Center, so just tons of cars everywhere, tons of people. You love to see a high school be the center of the community like this high school is. It's incredible.
Topher rolling to his right, cuts it up the middle, gets back to the line of scrimmage and falls forward. Pickup of 1 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down situation.
He's just so strong, Heath. I'll give credit there to number 25, Cameron Morgan, the linebacker from Lewisburg. He was doing everything in his power to try to strip that football from Topher, and it just didn't work. Topher's hands and arms are just so strong, you're not going to strip the ball from him. But it wasn't for lack of effort on the Lewisburg linebackers' part there. But, again, that's just what you get with Topher. 3rd down, 8 yards to go here for the Tigers.
Tigers will stay at shotgun. Run a little bit of an end around coming up. Great block downfield by Nick Tudor. Throwing 2 guys down to the ground on that play. Nick Tudor, the offensive lineman, number 65, really showing out for the Tigers on that play.
Heath, that's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Great run there. I believe that was Brody Martin on the carry. Just short of the first down, 4th and less than a yard. Looks like Coach McCann's going to leave the offense on the field. No surprise there. We have not yet seen a punt tonight. I don't know if we'll see one tonight. These two teams are engaged in a slugfest. Here we go, 4th down, 1 yard.
And Topher, tuck and go up the middle. Stop me if you can.
And they can't. Again, no surprise there. We have not yet seen a punt tonight. I don't know if we'll see one tonight. These two teams are engaged in a slugfest. Here we go, 4th down, 1 yard. Great job of being patient, finding his hole. Once he found his hole, he hit it. Took off. Nice 8-9 yard gain there on 4th and 1. Going to bring up first down, 10 yards to go for the Tigers at their own 44. Tigers on the move here.
Tigers have 2 timeouts remaining. We're under 4 minutes. 3 minutes, 46 seconds remain here in the first half. Open receiver. Ball's complete at midfield and brought down. Nice reception by Ron Taylor.
And Heath, that catch happened right in front of us here at the press box, and I'm going to tell you, they shorted Ryan out of a couple of yards there. Ryan had the ball on the other side of the midfield. Now they've spotted the ball at the Tiger 49. Second down and around 5 for the Tigers.
Man in motion for the Tigers. Motion man gets it. Looking for a lane, picks one, tries to change direction, and is dropped.
Well, there's Mr. Swiss Army Knife, Tyler Starnes, number 18 again on the end around, the receiver around, the reverse play.
That will go down as a pass, a forward pass.
It's going to bring up third and just between 2 and 3 yards. Big third down here coming for the Tigers. Need to keep the ball moving, keep possession, take this into halftime.
And again, stop me if you can. Tigers going right up the middle.
And I think they're going to say you got it, Heath.
You know, props out there to Saxton Douglas, the wide receiver up at the top of the screen, up on the left side of the field, took his man and just drove him to the ground. Tigers showing a lot of physicalness tonight, Brad. You always love seeing that.
Well, something I saw there, too, from number 1, Saxton Douglas. He did a great job of blocking his man, and then he told him about it. He let him know, hey, I got you good on that one. And they got a spirited rivalry going out there. He and number 4 for Lewisburg, C.J. Johnson. They've been going at it all night. Again, a little bit of activity between the two there. All in good nature, all good physical football, nothing dirty. But you love to see that physicality and intensity out on the gridiron.
All right, the Patriots showing 3 down linemen. Three down linemen, they're bringing one of the safeties up. And they brought him in the backfield. He hit the quarterback, but he couldn't wrap him up. Jones gets loose, has worked his way upfield. Does a little spin move before he steps out of bounds with a helmet slap. Minute 38 remained before half. Tigers still have 2 timeouts remaining. They got plenty of time and the ball. Wrap him up. Brad, they can really make us get loose. Has worked his way upfield.
Yeah, Heath, if they can get this ball somehow in the end zone or at least get points out of the drive. Again, you've got a strong leg field goal kicker, Will Usselton. You are almost within his range. You may already be within his range. So you'd love to put points on the board here right before halftime.
All right, here we go. Up, hit from behind and dropped immediately. There is a flag, and I believe that will be a hold against the Tigers. We're about to find out.
Yeah, that was a hold all the way. Number 45 for Lewisburg there, Jamar James, beat his man off the left side. He was held, but was able to get to the quarterback. We'll see. They may actually decline this.
Yep, holding is the call. And, Brad, you called it. It is declined.
Yeah. That's one of those where it's first down and 20 or second down and 19.
Right.
You're going to decline that every time. So,
Brad, here comes the 11th play of the drive. It started with 6:04 before halftime. Right now we're approaching 1:04.
Second down and 18.
So here we go. Tigers stay in shotgun like they have, and dropped again, Brad.
Same play almost. Jamar James coming off that left side. Drops Topher just like he was shot out of a cannon there. Tiger offensive line going to have to figure out what to do with him right now because he's, in the last couple of plays, he's a one-man wrecking crew.
Getting hit's never fun when you get hit from behind.
That's 2 consecutive plays.
Yeah, that one hurts a little bit. All right, here we go. 3rd and 27. Ball. Ooh, I don't know if there was a shove there or not, but no flag is thrown. Pass falls incomplete.
Well, Heath, probably most interestingly on that play there is that you stop the clock now with 42 seconds left, and you're going to be 4th down and around 25 yards here. Going to be a punting situation, definitely. Want to get a nice clean kickoff here, see if you can pin Lewisburg deep in their own territory and prevent them from having any chance to get a cheap one here at the end of the second quarter.
Brad, back deep to receive for the Patriots was number 33, Elliott Helps, and he is extremely tall.
Yeah, he's a big kid. This is going to be a great punt, Heath. This is exactly what you wanted to see.
Yes.
Great job there by Topher off of the left foot. They're going to pin the Patriots down around their own 6-yard line, 32.3 seconds remaining. Tigers lead 7-0 here. Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium, Hernando, Mississippi. Friday Night Lights. Got a great one going on here, folks. Two really, really solid football teams going at it. Heath, you've mentioned it a couple of times, and I've picked up on it, but the number of plays on each drive, these are sustained drives by both of these football teams. That is a great indicator of just how good, how solid they are at moving the football up and down the field, and also great defense, not giving up 1- and 2-play drives.
Pass is complete.
I believe Lewisburg does have 2 timeouts remaining here in the second quarter, so they can stop the clock a couple of times. He managed to get out of bounds then. 25.1 seconds remaining on the clock.
Pass falls incomplete. Seven of 14 passing tonight for Gunnar Gilmore. He's only completed half of his passes. That kind of shocks me when I look at my notes. But I went back and counted, and that is correct. 7 of 14 passing so far this evening.
Well, Heath, I'm going to give all the credit to the Tiger defense. They've been in the backfield forcing Gilmore to throw faster than he wants all night long. You give this guy time, he's going to pick you apart. But if you can get in there and force him to throw it early, you can have a good success against him. That's what the Tigers are doing tonight.
Little swing pass, running lane. Tigers are playing with the cushion, of course.
And looks like
Clock stop with 13.9.
Looks like Lewisburg's going to call their second timeout of the quarter. Heath, sorry to step on you there. Looks like they have 1 timeout remaining. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. 13.9 seconds left on the clock here before tonight's halftime.
Hernando gathering in the end zone. They have 2 competitions tomorrow. They have one in Grenada in the morning. I heard that the band has to be at the school at 4:45 in the morning, Brad.
Better them than me, Heath. I'll tell you that.
So they have to perform tonight at the game, be back at the school at 4:45. They perform at 9:30 in Grenada, and then they have to perform again in Memphis tomorrow night.
Well, Heath, we talk about it every week, but, the kids on the cheer team, the dance team, the band, they all work just as hard as the football team. They put in the hours during the summer even when school is out. Those kids are up early, and they go through 2-a-days just like the football team does, and it pays off. They put on a great performance, and love hearing those kids play at halftime and in the stands every Friday night.
3rd down play. They're going to keep it on the ground and does not get the 1st down.
Well, interesting here. Let's see if they give him the forward progress.
And that's going to do it, Brad. That's the end of the first half.
Well, really surprising to see a run play called there, Heath. You had 1 timeout left, but great job by the Tiger defense there to hold a very potent Lewisburg offense scoreless in the first half. They'll take a 7-0 lead into halftime here.
Well, Brad, as football toss comes out to midfield to start halftime activities, we're going to take a small break. Everyone can still continue watching at home on Facebook and on the YouTube channel. But enjoy watching all your halftime entertainment, whether that be football toss, Hernando, and the other activities that will be coming to you here during halftime. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have second half action between the Patriots and the Tigers here at Anthony Jenkins Field.
tonight's winner, Miss Lockley Boyle. Lockley will advance towards the end of the season with house for a $1,000 prize. Beginning, I'd like to say a big thank you to our pregame meal sponsor, Longview Point Church. Our halftime sponsor, your Hernando Football Booster Club, and our first down sponsor, Holly Moore at Alpine Center. The band performing selections from the 2023 show.
Vintage 23. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 All Superior Hernando High School Band.
for the 2023 Hernando. Had it to the zero. Alina Farrell, Samuel Moore. Director for the game is DJ Fitzgerald.
Tyler Harris. Ben Kilo. Joseph Whitman. Official staff include Jeremy Driver, Mason Hill.
For making our competition season possible. I'd like to say a special thank you to Sonic from Hernando, Team Kentucky, from the Ryan Building Supply, Science and Salt, Cold Water and the Hospital, Mr. Bruce Pruitt, SBR Trucking, Dennis Davis Bank, and finally we'd like to thank Montgomery Plains. Thank you all so much. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for one more time for the 2023 Hernando High School marching band.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium here in Hernando. Halftime, wrapping up. Had a great performance by the Hernando band. And Tigers taking the field here for second half action, leading 7-0 over the Patriots of Lewisburg tonight. Been a back and forth, well-played contest. Both teams, two great teams on the field here tonight, and looking for great second half action. As we mentioned earlier in the game, tonight is the first division game for 7A Division I, Region 1 in Mississippi. And only 2 other games within the division tonight, as the 6 teams in the division are all playing each other. Again, halftime here at Hernando, Tigers up 7-0 on Lewisburg. And then a couple of shockers in the rest of the division. Currently at halftime, it is 7-6 South Haven over DeSoto Central. South Haven, again, winless on the season to date, but currently leading DeSoto Central 7-6 at halftime. And Horn Lake currently leading Oxford 7-0 at half. So a couple of surprising scores here in the district tonight. We'll keep you updated on those games as we go along. But again, we're here at Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium, Hernando. Tigers lead 7-0. And I'll turn it back over now to your play-by-play announcer, Heath Hopkins.
Thank you, Brad. And Brad, right before halftime, Tigers had an opportunity to put points on the board. Were unable to. Back-to-back sacks happen. And with those back-to-back sacks, Tigers came up empty-handed. You would have loved to see them put on 7 there and get 7 here to start it and get up 21-0, but that's not the case. But right now, the ball is going off the tee for opening kickoff, received at the 13, and we are on their way. He's got a running lane, Brad. He's going to get some daylight, but it closed so fast. But a great return right there. Tigers will start past the 40-yard line, only first and 10 from right there.
Yeah, that was number 4, Ryan Taylor. Great job on the return. Picked the ball up around his own, between his 10 and 15-yard line. He's eventually brought down. Let's see where they're going to spot it. They're going to spot it just inside the Hernando 38-yard line. Tigers take over, first down, 10 yards to go here. First drive of the second half of tonight's third quarter of action. Again, beautiful night here in Hernando. Great
Absolutely
crowd.
Beautiful.
And a great game so far between these two teams.
All right, here we go. They actually back it up from the 41. They put it at the 38, and that'll be a forward pass. Met in the open field. Big lick right there. Positive yards for Hernando.
Heath, that was a gain of around 4 for number 4, Ryan Taylor. Correction, around 5 for number 4, Ryan Taylor. But he paid the price for it as big 33 Elliott Helps, coming from his strong safety position, really brought the lumber there on Ryan and delivered a solid hit. Clean hit, solid hit. Second down and around 5 to go for the Tigers.
Nice open field stop. Second 5 for the Tigers. Ball is complete. Stays on his feet. Brody Football working his way across midfield. Brad is here on the opening possession. They're into enemy territory. Patriot ball first and 10. Let's check out feet. Brody Football working his way
Heath, what a
across
great job by
midfield.
number 5, Brody Martin there. Again, you're not going to tackle these Hernando Tigers up high. You're going to have to hit them low, and you're going to have to wrap them up. You can't just hit them and hope they fall down. Brody did a great job bringing the ball in and getting yardage after contact and after the catch. First down and 10 for the Tigers.
I think the Tigers saw something, making adjustments at halftime. They come out with 2 passes to start the half. And right there, the first run of the half. Topher keeps the ball on the ground, falls forward, picks up about 3 on the play.
Yeah, and Heath, credit to Topher there. He got something out of nothing there. Great job by the Lewisburg defensive line in the backfield. He was able to get 2 or 3 yards out of what looked to be very little as the play developed, but that's what Topher gives you. That's what he does for you every single night.
2nd and 7 for the Tigers. Ball's placed on the 40-yard line. We're approaching 10.5 minutes here in quarter number 3. Tigers up 7-0. High snout. Topher keeps it himself, trying to work the right side. Got some daylight. And a shoestring kept him out of the end zone. That looked like a little bit of a busted play, but Topher made it into something. Got some daylight. And a shoestring kept him out of the end zone.
Yeah, well, Heath, I think you're right. It was a busted play as the Lewisburg defensive line was in the backfield. I think that was a keeper all the way by Topher. I think it was an option play. He could have either given the ball on the end around there or kept it. I think he was keeping all the way there. So it actually worked in the Tigers' favor there. And then you know what you've got with Topher once he gets out in the open field. Again, a shoestring tackle kept him out of the end zone.
First 2 plays were passes. The next 2 plays were runs. They keep it on the ground for the 3rd time in a row. So that was the 5th play of the drive. Play number 6 coming right here. 3 runs in a row for the Tigers.
Looks like the Tiger offense really starting to get on track here. Really starting to click. All positive plays so far. Big chunk plays is what you like to see.
Those 3 down linemen for Lewisburg are spread very deep. I see why the Tigers are hitting the middle of the field. Brody football, run up the middle, cuts to the right. 4 running plays in a row for the Tigers now.
Boy,
and they're having their way on the ground.
Credit to Brody Martin. He is running hard. Tigers pick up the first down there. Ball spotted inside the Lewisburg 20, around the neighborhood of the 17-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. 9 minutes, 14 seconds here in tonight's 3rd quarter. Tigers up 7-0. Looking for more here in the early stages of the 3rd quarter.
Brad, keep your eye on the offensive line this play. I think they're going to keep it on the ground again. We're going to find out here shortly. The line is just bruising up front, pushing their men 6 yards down the field. The offensive line doing just a superior job.
Yeah, it looked like a zone blocking scheme there where you're blocking an area more so than a man, and able to squeeze 2 or 3 yards out of it. Again, another positive yardage play. We've seen that every play this second half opening series from the Tigers. And again, looking for more. 2nd down, 7 yards to go.
Tigers keeping it on the ground again. Cut back by Topher. Working his way forward, and that's going to be a first down. I believe we're in a 1st and goal situation.
Heath, I need you to be honest with me. How many times have I said tonight, is this number 5 or number 6, that I've said you cannot tackle Topher Jones up top?
Yeah, you can't.
You cannot do it, and Lewisburg is trying, and you're just not going to tackle that guy up top. You've got to hit him low and get leverage, or else he's going to steamroll you like you did the Lewisburg defender there. Tigers going to have the ball inside the Lewisburg 5-yard line. 1st and goal from around the 3-yard line.
9th play of the drive, Brad. 7 consecutive runs on the ground.
And Heath, I'm thinking you're going to see 8.
And there's a flag.
And we're going to have a delay of game here. Boy, that was a fast play clock.
That really was.
But that's what's going to be the call. Going to back Hernando up 5 yards. Still going to be 1st down and goal from the 8.
All right, here we go. Still 1st and goal for the Tigers. Topher wasn't even touched. Late flag comes in.
Heath, I don't know if we're going to see holding or not there. I'm not sure. I was watching Topher around the right side. I think that's got thrown in the neighborhood of a hold, though. I think we're going to take the touchdown off the board. We're going to back the Tiger offense up.
Well, it is a hold. But the good news is it's still 1st down. It's still 1st and goal for the Tigers.
Yeah, looks like the ball going to be spotted at the around the 18-yard line. Still 1st and goal. Got some pink smoke in the air. The student section thought that was a touchdown. A little bit of a premature celebration there, and some pink smoke wafting through the air here at Hernando. Again, 1st and goal still.
Now we're going to go through the air. And there's another flag.
Yeah, Heath, that's going to be pass interference all the way on the defense. It's going to go against number 5, Cody Gilmore, who did a great job of covering number 4, Ryan Taylor, but he never got that head around, Heath, and you cannot face guard in, I believe, at any level of football. You have to get that head around. You cannot face guard, and that's exactly what Gilmore did there. Well, they're going to call that defensive holding, but either way, it's on the defender on the receiver there. It's going to move the ball half the distance to the goal. Still going to be 1st down. So what is this about 1st down play number 5 in a row here, I believe.
Tackled from behind and in the backfield.
And again, that's big 33, Elliott Helps. He's been all over the football field for the Lewisburg defense tonight. He's there everything, strong safety, coming up from that safety position to make the stop in the backfield on Topher.
Elliott Helps has to be the tallest safety in North Mississippi.
He's got good size on him, Heath. He just looks like a football player. I have a feeling that kid's going to play somewhere in college. You talk about guys looking like football players. He looks like a football player. I'll tell you what he looks like. He looks like a Georgia tight end to me. You know you know what I'm talking about. They've always had that big tight end.
He caught it. No signal yet from the officials.
We do have another flag on the play, Heath. And based on Topher's reaction, it looks like it's going to be going to go once again against the Tigers here. Boy, the Tigers just can't catch a break with these penalties.
And neither can the confetti cannons in the student section.
Those aren't cheap. Are those cheap? I don't know. Either way, we've had
third quarter brought to you by Party Central.
Yeah, we've had 2 confetti cannons and no touchdowns here in the third quarter tonight. So hopefully they've got at least one more left on them.
Wow.
Illegal receiver downfield against the Tigers. You don't see that often on a designed passing play. Normally when you have that happen, it's when the quarterback scrambles, the linemen get a little antsy, get down the field too soon. But on a designed pass play, you very rarely see illegal man downfield. So now second down and goal from just outside the 15-yard line.
Working the outside, hit and dropped. No gain on the play for the Tigers.
Yeah, he picked up around 5 yards there. Went from the 14 down to around the 9. Picked up around 5 yards. I tell you what, we're lucky we're not in the NFL. In the NFL, that would have been an incomplete pass. He did drop the ball when he hit the ground. In high school, that's a catch, though. Got 2 feet in, 2 feet in bounds. That's a good catch by number 4, Ryan Taylor. It's going to bring up third and goal from just inside the 10-yard line for the Tigers.
11th play of the drive. Topher Jones 3 for 3 on this drive. They're going to keep it on the ground, hit in the backfield, working his way forward. And Brad, you're set up perfectly for a field goal here on 4th down if the Tigers elect to do so.
And Heath, it looks like they're going to do just that. Number 21, Will Usleton, trots onto the field. Tigers are going to try to make this a 2-score ball game, go up 10-0 here. 6 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in tonight's third quarter of action. And again, that was big 33, Elliott Helps, along with number 45, Jamar James. We've called those names for Lewisburg several times tonight.
And the kick is good. So the snap for number 12, Kenan Leslie. And the hold for number 18, Tyler Starnes. And the kick for number 21, Will Usleton, are all good. 5 minutes, 50 seconds remain here in quarter number 3. Your score, Hernando, 10. Lewisburg, no score.
Well, Heath, that was huge there by the Tigers to, again, make this a 2-score ball game. Take a 10-0 lead. You want to get points out of that. You had the ball for a good portion, almost half of the third quarter. Love to see if you can get a turnover here and get the ball back and make this a 17-0 ball game if you can. You know, one thing we know about this Lewisburg ball club, they're not going to roll over and quit. Your Hernando Tigers certainly aren't going to do that, so we've got a good 18 minutes of football left to watch here. Again, Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium in Hernando. Packed house tonight. Beautiful October fall evening. Fall weather finally arrives in the South in Mississippi. Those persistent 90-degree days seem to be behind us, Heath. Should be a gorgeous weekend for college and pro football. And it's a beautiful night for high school football, Friday night lights. We've got our own version of the flyover in progress here in Hernando as the fine folks at FedEx are trotting their purple tails over Anthony Jenkins. And we got an onside kick.
And it's recovered by the Tigers. Beautiful execution. Beautiful execution, Brad.
We've got our own version of the flyover. Look at that again in Hernando.
Just a great job
at FedEx by trotting their purple tails over
Vincent Walters,
Anthony
number
Jenkins.
19
there. Just the little nick off of the tee rolls 11 yards, and he recovers his own onside kick. One of the prettiest plays in football, Heath, is when the kickoff specialist recovers his own onside kick. Nothing to talk about. He was past the 50-yard line. This is going to be Tiger football. First down, 10 yards to go. Beautiful play call by Coach Steve McCann there.
That was magnificent. Excellent execution. I don't believe anybody in the house saw that coming.
Well, looks like we certainly caught Lewisburg unaware. Their guys were kind of turned around, headed back to return the kick. And again, Walters did a fantastic job. Let it go 10 yards. It's real tough, Heath, not to touch that ball. You want to get on it quickly, but not before it goes 10 yards. That's a penalty. Again, Tigers take over, and we're going to have a penalty here on the first play of the drive. Pass falls incomplete, but we're going to have an illegal shift as 2 Tigers were in motion at the snap.
Topher almost threw that ball to Coldwater.
Yeah, and he didn't even really wind up, Heath. That's the thing. He just kind of flat-footed it and still threw the ball almost 50 yards in the air. Just unbelievable arm strength from Topher. But again, 2 men in motion at the snap. Illegal shift is the call against the Tigers. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Backs them up inside their own territory to their own 46-yard line. First down, 15 yards to go.
Dynamic job on that onside kick. Unfortunately, Tigers start this drive with a penalty, so it'll be 1st and 15, starting at the 46-yard line.
And we're going to have another movement on that time. Looked like number 72, Big Sed Newsom, moved on the left side of the line. Going to be another 5-yard penalty against the Tigers. Going to bring up first down and now 20 yards to go.
Well, the Tigers have seen a ton of production on the ground. I'm not going to be shocked on 1st and 20. We see them stay on the ground right here.
Well, Heath, what you want to do here is you want to run some clock. You'd love to. And it looks like Hernando's going to take a timeout here, going to regroup. That's 2 consecutive penalties after you have the great job of the onside kick. You get 2 consecutive penalties, pre-snap penalties that kill the play. Good job by Coach McCann here to rally his troops, calm them down, tell them to take a minute, take a breath, and gather their wits about them and buckle up their chin straps for the remaining 5 minutes, 40 seconds of tonight's third quarter, and of course the fourth quarter still to come. You'd love to chew up the rest of the third quarter here and get some sort of points on the board, whether it's a field goal or ideally a touchdown. But the main thing you want to do here is control the clock and keep the ball out of the potent offense of Lewisburg.
On the last drive, Tigers ran 11 plays. Topher was 3 for 3 in the air. He's 10 for 12 on the evening, Brad. So not only is he doing it on the ground, he's doing it in the air as well.
Well, Heath, we talked earlier as we came on. We knew this was going to be a battle of 2 great quarterbacks, and I'm not ashamed to say so far, I may be biased here, but so far tonight, Topher Jones is having the better evening. No shame in Gilmore's performance, but Topher is just having a superb performance here tonight. He's got his team up 10-0 again, 5 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the third quarter. First down, 20 yards to go for the Tigers.
Gunnar Gilmore, 6 of 12 tonight. He has not even touched the field here in the second half. And we have an inadvertent whistle there.
Heath, I think they're going to say that Topher's knee touched the ground as he turned to head upfield, cut upfield. His back plant foot slipped out from under him. I think they're going to say his knee went down. So, again, another loss, and we're going to have in the neighborhood of around 2nd and let's call it 2nd and 25 anyway here.
That's what I've got, 2nd and 25.
So Tigers stuck in reverse here. First 3 plays, 2 penalties, and then one loss of around 5 yards. Love to have a big chunk play coming up here.
Here we go. Brody football with the carry. Working his way forward. Nice pickup on the play, but it's still going to bring up 3rd and long.
Well, you thought Brody might be able to break that one there just at the last second. Patriot defender got him from behind. He could have gotten another 10, 12 yards out of it if he'd managed to break that tackle. But again, a great tackle by the Lewisburg defender from behind. As you said, Heath brings up third and around 18 for the Tigers here.
Tigers probably need about 12 yards to even consider about going for it on fourth down. And here we go. Topher trying to stay on his feet, gets back to the line of scrimmage and forced out of bounds.
And Heath, it looks like Topher's on the ground. He's got a cramp. One of his linemen is stretching his leg out for him on the sideline. Well, I tell you, a great job there. I want to give credit to number 5, Brody Martin. Play ended up not gaining any yardage, but it wasn't because of lack of effort on Brody's part. Brody was taking on a big linebacker, and then he turned around and had to take on a defensive lineman, managed to chip both of them and keep the play alive, allowing Topher to get back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get any positive yardage, but didn't lose any further yardage either. Great hustle play there to try to keep the play alive. Got stoppage of play as Topher is still down on the sideline again. Looks to be just a cramp. They're stretching him out. The athletic training staff attending to him.
Easy for you to say.
Apparently not.
Well, the second half started off so promising.
Heath, I think Lewisburg's going to pin their ears back. They just did a mass substitution. It looks like they've got a speed lineup in on the line here. Looks like they're going to try and send the troops here and get a block on this punt. Hopefully.
That's actually good coaching because you got a backup kicker in.
Yeah,
so they're going to try to pressure him to make any kind of mistake.
And that's really just a bad break. How many bad breaks on punts have we seen for the Hernando Tigers this year, Heath? That ball is downed inside the 10-yard line, but it's going to come back in the neighborhood of the 32-yard line as it hit a Tiger punt coverage team member on the helmet. Falling out of the sky, hits him on the helmet. Looked like it was going to be one of those that an admirable job there by number 17, Brandon Overstreet. Again, filling in for Topher, who is out with a cramp, and they're still stretching him on the sidelines. But a good job by Brandon Overstreet to step in there, get the punt away. Looked like he was going to get some nice roll. Instead, it hits the Tiger player on the head, and they're going to bring it back. Well, it looks like the guy now going to say it's at the 35-yard line. So Tigers can't catch a break on punt coverage this year. Seen that numerous times. But, again, 1st and 10 for the Patriots, 35-yard line.
All right, 4 minutes, 34 seconds here in quarter number 3. And Lewisburg is taking their first snap of the second half.
And flags everywhere, Heath. That's going to be a late hit on Hernando. Gilmore around the right side. Forced out of bounds on the opposite sideline by number 5, Brody Martin, but looked from here, and several officials threw their flags, so they agree that he was already that Gilmore was already out of bounds, so that's going to be 15 yards on the end of an already pickup of, call it 12, so we're going to have a 27-yard gain on the play. They're going to spot the ball all the way at the Hernando 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Really a great play call there. They rolled Gilmore out to the right. He had a receiver in the flat who took his defender with him down the field, allowed Gilmore to get around the right side, pick up positive yardage, and then penalty yardage at the end of the play.
So basically that play was more than 25 yards. Man wide open down the center of the field. And Lewisburg, for the first time this evening, has got on the board.
Yeah, that was number 87, tight end Daniel Karcher, running right down the middle of the field. Lewisburg ran a pump fake. Looked like they were going for number 8, Easton Fessmeyer, down the left sideline. Gilmore pump fakes it. Then he turns and looks across the middle. Running down the middle of the seam of the field was his tight end Daniel Karcher. Into the end zone, touchdown Lewisburg. Now trying for the crucial extra point here. And looks like the kick by number 27, Robert Becker, is good. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left in tonight's third quarter. Tigers still on top, 10-7. Heath, we've got ourselves a barn burner. We knew it was going to be a great game, and it has turned out to deliver just that. It's going to come down to which team executes, which team avoids costly mistakes, costly turnovers. Time for Hernando to respond here. You know they will. The Steve McCann coach football team is certainly going to respond positively. They're going to get their shot. Certainly got to keep an eye on the onside kick. Now that that's in the coach's mind, I wouldn't be surprised to see Lewisburg attempt their own version here.
Just a couple of recent events here, Brad. You get down the field, you have a first and goal situation, you're unable to score. You did score, but it came back on a penalty. And then the Tigers have to settle for a field goal. They go for the onside kick, and then they go backwards with the ball, and then they punt the ball. It hits a Tiger in the helmet, not his fault. But before that, Topher goes down the play before with the cramp. The backup punter has to come in. Lewisburg sends their punt rush team out there to pressure him into a bad punt. Didn't get a great kickoff. Wasn't a bad kick, but wasn't a great kick. And then lo and behold, 2 plays later, 1 play, 13-yard run, and then you have a 15-yard penalty added on that for a 28-yard gain. The very next play hits the seam down the field for a touchdown. So just a ton of bad breaks happen extremely fast for the Tigers.
Yeah, great job on kickoff coverage there for Lewisburg. Number 1, Lucas Edwards, the running back there on special teams with a great tackle. Did a great job of coverage. Number 4, Ryan Taylor on the return for the Tigers. Tigers going to take over 1st and 10 just inside their own 12-yard line. Heath, the good news is that number 15, Topher Jones, is back out there. Looks like it was just a cramp as we suspected. So he's back out there leading this team, and you like to see that.
The splits by the defensive line are not as wide. They're still pretty wide. 3 down linemen. Tigers still try to work the middle of the field, and they're stopped in the backfield on that one.
Yeah, that was number 5, Brody Martin again. He's gotten the majority of the carries tonight in the backfield. No gain on the play. Actually lost half a yard, the spot says. So going to call it 2nd and 11 from just outside their own 10-yard line. Heath, you can really feel the momentum has shifted to Lewisburg right now. Their defense is fired up, and their fans are alive for probably the first time tonight.
Yes.
And they've certainly snatched the momentum here. It's up to the Tigers to get it back.
Well, if you get 2 first downs on this drive, I think everything will kind of stop almost immediately. Nobody open downfield. Topher trying to make things work. Did not want to force the ball in there. That was the correct decision. You don't want to do an ill-advised pass. And time just ran out as the defensive pursuit tracked him down and dropped him in the backfield. Loss on the play.
Yeah, Heath, that was a coverage sack. Nobody open downfield. Not a lot of room around. Topher was rolling to the strong side of the field and didn't have a lot of room to run from there, and just ended up getting sacked, and again on a coverage sack. 3rd and long here for the Tigers.
Topher once again, the ball carrier, working in the middle of the field, gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a pickup of 1, and it'll bring up a 4th down situation.
Yeah, Heath, nothing doing for the Tigers on that offensive possession. You really hope for a good, well-executed punt here. The ever-dangerous Elliott Helps, number 33, is back deep to receive for the Patriots here. You hope for a good snap and a good kick. Turn the ball over to your defense, see if they can bail you out of this. Heath, we are going to have a penalty. I don't know if they're going to call this running into or roughing. I don't think they're going to call it roughing. But we do have a penalty on the punt in the end zone. He did make contact. I don't believe they're going to call roughing. This is just going to be the 5-yard variety, so there's going to be a decision to be made.
Oh, the students are getting fired up back and forth, chanting, each student section chanting back and forth, "We can't hear you." Always fun, Brad. Cross-county rivalries, always fun.
That's what makes it fun, Heath. Both of these schools have phenomenal student support, high student engagement at both schools. So Heath, looks like we are going to decline the penalty. It was just a 5-yard running into the kicker, not the 15-yard that would have carried with it an automatic first down. So Lewisburg is going to take over at the Hernando 44-yard line, and it's really up to the Tiger defense here to make a stand and either turn Lewisburg over or hold them and make them punt here. But it's time for the defense to stand up and make a stand here. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in tonight's third quarter. Tigers lead 10-7. Lewisburg with the ball, 1st and 10 at the Hernando 44.
38-yard punt by the Tigers. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. And here we go. Running back falls down in the backfield just at the line of scrimmage.
Heath, you got to wonder, this is our first cool fall evening of the year here. Got to wonder if maybe some dew's starting to settle on the grass out there. Seen a couple of slips. Topher slipped earlier in the backfield, and there, number 7 for Lewisburg. Levi Presley slips coming out of the backfield. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
And here we go. Gilmore with the keeper. Got a lot of room to the left side. Has an alley and brought down by his shoelace. Stop made by the Tigers, number 18, Tyler Starnes.
Heath, that was a RPO run pass option in name only. That was a keeper all the way. There was no way Gilmore was going to hand that ball off. Kept the ball around the left side, picks up around 20 on the play. Lewisburg on the move now, 1st and 10 at the inside the Tiger 20 at the 19-yard line.
Brad, since the onside kick, the Tigers went 3 and out both possessions. Now here comes Lewisburg, throwing across the middle, back behind his receiver. Here comes a late flag, and that's definitely going to be, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a hold.
It's either going to be a hold or an illegal man downfield.
I believe we're seeing an illegal man downfield is the call, and we got a Tiger down as well.
Yeah, for the Tigers. That's number 58, Alex Davis, who's down.
Well, the penalty is illegal man downfield, just a 5-yard penalty. It'll back them up 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. Still remain first down. And we got a little bit of a break in the action, Brad. So, as you mentioned, beautiful night. We finally got some cool weather for a change. And now we think the dew is coming down, setting on the field, making the playing surface a little bit slippery.
Yeah, Heath, big Alex Davis, number 58, is on his feet. He's hobbling, but he's walking off without unassisted. But definitely favoring that right leg, that right knee, it looked like. From the looks of it, I don't want to speculate. Well, I guess I'm going to speculate. It looked like he may have hyperextended it there. Just got caught under the defender or the offensive lineman that he was engaged with and looked like he may have hyperextended that right knee. But anyway, he's putting a lot of pressure on it, hobbling, but definitely on his own power. So good to see that. Again, as you said, Heath, the legal man downfield was the call. 1st down and 15. Ball back at the 24-yard line of Hernando. 1st down, 15, 10-7 Tiger lead. Precarious here in the third quarter, 1 minute to go.
All right, 1st and 15 for the Patriots. Ball at the 24. They're going to keep it on the ground. And met hard and stopped and brought down. Multiple Tigers on the play.
Yeah, number 2, Devin Gaines there. Number 44, Gavin Odom was in on the tackle. But number 5, Brody Martin really delivered the big blow there on the on the running back for Lewisburg. Got another Tiger down. Let's see if we can get a number there. Looks like it might be number 52, Big Kai Weathers, down on the field.
Well, that takes the wind out of the sail of this game so far. Been a great game, and it was getting a little heated there a few minutes ago, Brad.
Yeah.
Student sections were chanting across the field at each other.
As we said earlier, Heath, just a great crowd from both schools Lewisburg side that we can see. We can see a little bit of the home Hernando side here from our vantage point up in the press box, but what we see is full.
Pink out tonight for the Hernando students. Is it pink out, Brad, or is it mauve?
I don't even know what mauve is, Heath. I'm going to just stick with the old traditional pink out for breast cancer awareness here in October. Great cause. Kids have a lot of fun with it.
And we're going to the end zone. Pass is caught at the goal line. And Lewisburg has taken the lead with 32 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, Easton Fessmeyer open in the right corner of the end zone there. Thought a Tiger player might have a shot defensively at breaking that pass up, but instead goes into the hands of Easton Fessmeyer. He secures the touchdown. As you said, Heath, Lewisburg with their first lead of the night, 13-10, looking to make it 14-10 with an extra point. The kick is no good, Heath. So that leaves it a 3-point game. So a field goal by the Tigers. And as we know, Heath, Hernando has an excellent field goal kicking unit. Both the deep snapper, the holder, Tyler Starnes, and the kicker, Will Usselton, all very strong, all very good at what they do. So a field goal can tie the game here. That's a big missed extra point.
This has been an excellent game to watch tonight, Brad. Fun game. It is nip and tuck, and we're in the situation where any play can decide it. This next kickoff could decide tonight's game. Anything can decide it right now.
Yeah,
one mistake, one penalty, one big play, one busted play.
Yeah, Heath, it's again, it's been a great ball game to watch and call. Very cleanly played ball game up until the third quarter. The third quarter's been somewhat marred by penalties on both teams, but the first half was played pretty cleanly, went pretty quickly. This third quarter been a little bit longer. We've had more pass attempts, more incompletes, more penalties, more injuries too, unfortunately, that have stopped the clock. But again, 32.2 seconds remaining. Lewisburg up 13-10 over your Tigers. Kicking off here now.
Decent kick, received at the 13, bringing his way back. Has some room down the sideline. Stepped out of bounds. And there's a flag. Add 15 more to it.
Yeah, Heath, that's going to be a late hit. Great job there by number 4, Ryan Taylor, to field it cleanly at his own 13. He stepped out of bounds. I'm trying to see where they're going to mark the original out of bounds. Said he stepped out. Wow. Way back at the 37-yard line is where they say he stepped out. The late hit penalty did not occur until around midfield. So that's very interesting considering they called that a late hit, but didn't blow the whistle that he had stepped out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Either way, it is going to be a late hit. It's going to be 15 yards from the 37. It's going to take the ball across midfield into Lewisburg territory, where the Tigers are going to have the ball first and 10, 26.1 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Again, number 15, Topher Jones, trots out to take control of this Tiger offense. Your trusted veteran leader. Nobody you'd rather have the ball in the hands of in this situation. I look for Topher to make a big play here.
Last 2 possessions for the Tigers, both went 3 and out. After the onside kick, ran 3 plays, got off the field. Next possession, 3 plays and off the field. Here come the Tigers now. Going through the air, keeping it on the ground. Got a little wiggle room, positive yards. Looks like it'll bring up a 2nd and 6 situation.
Boy, I thought Hallis Lawson had a big gain there. Unfortunately, he was tripped up from behind by the Lewisburg defender. Gain of only 2, but I thought he was going to get at least get the first down there. He had some running room out in front of him. 2nd down and 8 now for the Tigers. The clock's going to expire on tonight's third quarter of action. Lewisburg up 13-10 over your Hernando Tigers, but we've got a barn burner here in the fourth quarter, Heath. I know this is going to be a great finish to this already great game.
The Tigers have had the lead for the entire game tonight except for the last 25 seconds. So the last 25 seconds is where the Tigers are trailing. Lewisburg getting hyped on the sideline. Some hopping going on over there with some. And the Tigers are discussing things on their end, keeping things business as usual.
Yeah, Heath, you can definitely tell that the momentum is with Lewisburg right now, but all it takes is one play from your senior leader, Topher Jones, and you could be right back on top of this game, and the momentum could be right back in your favor.
Well, they've put 12 minutes on the clock. We have entered the fourth quarter. And are we setting ourselves up for a fantastic finish, or are we just getting things going toward overtime? We'll find out as fourth quarter action will begin here very shortly at Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium, on a beautiful October fall night.
Heath, couple of score updates, other games here in the division. In the Otis McCord Classic, South Haven DeSoto Central. DeSoto Central leads 12-7 in the third quarter. They were down 7-6 at halftime to South Haven. And now Oxford leading now in front 14-7 over Horn Lake. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter of that one.
Topher got plenty of running room. Working his way forward. He's got the first down and more. Topher brought down inside the 35-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 34.
And now Oxford leading now in front 14-7 over Horn Lake. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter of that one.
Topher got plenty of running room. Working his way forward. He's got first down. Again, Tigers keeping things business as usual.
Great job of reading the downfield. Nobody open. Tucked the ball, ran it around the left side. Stepped up in the pocket. You really love to see a guy with that kind of pocket presence step up. Realized he didn't have anybody open downfield and that running was his best option. Took it off, got the first down inside the Lewisburg 35.
Brody Martin working the middle of the field, goes straight up the middle, cuts to his right, then back to his left, and brought down around the 25-yard line. Huge pickup for the Tigers. It'll bring up a 2nd and 2 situation, pickup of 8 for Brody football.
Heath, those big gains on first down are invaluable. Get ahead of the chains, get ahead of the playbook. 2nd down and short from the opponent's 26-yard line. Playbook is wide open here.
A little confusion by the defensive line. They're doing some shifting over there. Their splits are getting wide over there, Brad. And the Tigers will keep in the middle and take advantage of those wide splits.
Yeah, that's Brody Martin again, right up the middle. Going to pick up around 10 yards on the play. Going to be first and then 10 yards to go from the Lewisburg 22-yard line for the Tigers. Boy, just an electric atmosphere here, Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium in Hernando. Great game here between Lewisburg and Hernando. Again, Lewisburg up 13-10, 10 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in tonight's game. 1st and 10, Tigers at the Lewisburg 22.
Tiger ball, 1st and 10, as Brad mentioned, at the 22-yard line. Tigers keeping it on the ground with Brody football, working his way forward, falling forward with that push from the offensive line. Pick up a 4 on the play, maybe 5. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Heath, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say we're going to see another run by number 5, Brody Martin here. Stick with what's working for you. Right now you're getting 5 and 6 and 8 yards of play. Just running the ball right up the middle again. Heath, as you said, taking advantage of those splits. The 3-down linemen from Lewisburg are spread wide. Just find your gap, find your hole, straight up the middle.
And, Brad, you called it. Brody working the middle of the field. Almost kept his balance. He had some green in front of him. But another big run. Brad, looks like it's going to be 3rd down and a shadow for the Tigers.
Big 3rd down coming here, Heath. If you can get this one, you're setting yourself up to at least get a good shot at a field goal. You've already got a great shot at a field goal with a kicker like Will Usselton. But I know Coach Steve McCann and the Tiger coaching staff and players want more here. 3rd down and around less than a yard to go.
And here we go. Topher keeps the ball. Follow his line. Works his way. Wow, works his way a whole lot forward. Looks like it was only going to be a pickup of 2 or 3. Looks like he picked up about 6 or 7.
Yeah, Heath, just a great job there by Topher, following his blocks. Managed to squeeze through, was tackled falling forward, Again, as you said, Heath, pick up around 7, first and goal Tigers at the Lewisburg 5-yard line.
8th play of the drive for the Tigers was about to happen right here. Brad will be shocked if we see anything in the air. Devin Gaines working his way forward, falls just shy of the goal line. We got a 2nd and goal situation.
Yeah, giving Brody Martin a little well-deserved breather here. Got number 2, Devin Gaines, in there. Devin able to get 3 or 4 yards on that carry, take the ball down. It's going to be 2nd down and goal.
And here we go, man in motion. Devin Gaines, I thought he got in. No signal yet. They're going to mark him inside the 1.
Yeah, big Elliott helps there again, coming up from his strong safety position, making the tackle. Just a strong, solid football player. Love the looks of that kid. Thought maybe Devin might be able to stretch the ball over the plane, but didn't quite get there. Brings up 3rd and goal, as you said, Heath, at the Lewisburg 1-yard line.
And here we go. I think we're going to see Topher right here. And we do.
What a
move there.
Hit the circle button. Topher Jones, number 15.
Right here. And we do. Check out the instant replay right there by the senior number 15, Topher Jones. Brad, did he juke him out of his shoes there? I think he left his shoes.
Heath, I'm not sure it's his shoes that he left there.
Maybe his Prater didn't.
Maybe definitely some undergarments left on the field there. What a move on the circle button by number 15, Topher Jones, into the end zone. Extra point attempt upcoming here.
There might have been, he got it through. Either he slipped or someone got a hand on that one, but either way, it goes in. It's good. So, Brad, 7 minutes, 27 seconds remain here in tonight's contest. Lewisburg 13, your Hernando Tigers 17.
Heath, that is just what the doctor ordered. The momentum was clearly on the side of Lewisburg there for a while. Their fans were into it. Their players were hopping on the sideline. Your Hernando Tigers, as you said, Heath, during the break there, business as usual, remain calm. Coach Steve McCann led his troops down the field behind the leadership of Topher Jones. Topher gets the ball into the end zone on 3rd down, big 3rd down and 3rd and 1 play there. Again, as you said, Heath, reclaim the lead, 17-13. And again, momentum now back on the side of the Tigers. Tiger fans are into it. Everybody having a great time here at Anthony Jenkins Field at Tiger Stadium tonight.
Brad, one thing I'd like to point out on that last drive, 0 penalties by the Tigers. Their 2 previous drives filled with penalties.
Yeah, Heath, again, just settled down, took the game back into their hands, and love to see them get a defensive stop or a turnover here.
Sky kick received at the 25. Got a little bit of room. Thought the ball popped out. It did not. Brought down at the 48-yard line. Stop made by Saxton Douglas.
Yeah, I thought, Heath, like you, I thought Saxton had kind of come up from behind on the tackle and managed to rip that ball free. Instead, brought the Patriot return man down just inside their own 49-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here from Hernando. Barn burner of a game underway, Heath. 17-13, Tiger lead. 1st and 10, Lewisburg.
Brad, we are still in the same predicament and situation. One play can determine this game. A bobbled snap, a bad snap, a penalty, a turnover, a missed tackle, anything can determine this ball game right now. Oh, a little extra activity on the field behind the referee's back. No flag thrown.
Yeah, Heath,
some words are being exchanged.
These two teams are going after one another. Nothing dirty there, just playing to the whistle and a little bit beyond. Nothing dirty there, but these two teams really competing out there, giving it their all. 4-yard pickup there, 2nd down and 6, inside Hernando territory. Clock running, 6 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Tigers 4-point lead here. Lewisburg with the ball, 2nd down.
Running out of room, met at the line of scrimmage, maybe a small pickup.
Credit there to number 52, Kai Weathers, and number 20, Christian Cody, to string that play out. Gilmore was looking to get to the edge, get to the outside, get down the field, and Weathers and Cody both said, no way, not going to happen. Hold them to about a 1-yard gain. Big, huge 3rd down and 5 coming up here for your Tiger defense. Lewisburg with the ball, clock running, 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Tigers up by 4, 17-13. Huge defensive play for the Tigers.
There it is. Big play right there. Oh, Brad, I believe we might have an injury on the field. Nope, we're okay. We're okay.
Heath, let's take another look at that sack. Great
Huge
defensive
play
sack
for
there by the Tigers.
There it is. Big
Got
play.
into the backfield, corralled Gunnar Gilmore before he could find an open man downfield. Loss of around 5 on the play. Going to bring up 4th and 10 for Lewisburg here. Decision time for the Patriots. Don't believe they punted tonight, and I don't believe they're going to punt here. Actually, no, it does look like they're going to go into punt formation. Number 33, their Swiss Army knife, Elliott Helps, drops into the punt formation. Our Swiss Army knife, number 18, Tyler Gaines, goes back into punt receiving formation.
Special teams play brought to you by Swiss Army Knives.
And I said Tyler Gaines, I meant Tyler Starnes. I apologize for that. Number 18, Tyler Starnes, back deep to receive here from the punt from Helps.
Kick. It's going to check up, and it does at the 20-yard line, maybe the 21. So Lewisburg elects not to give the Tigers a chance to return the ball. The ball will be placed just north of the 20.
Heath, I believe Lewisburg has all 3 timeouts left, if I'm not mistaken. But what you'd love to see here is a 5-minute drive to end this football game with the ball firmly in the possession of Topher Jones, putting it on a knee somewhere deep inside Lewisburg territory, or even scoring here. But main thing you want to do is not give the ball back to Lewisburg with a chance to score and take the lead again.
There's play number 1 for the Tigers.
Big hit on Topher there. Topher able to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe about a half-yard gain on the play. Again, clock running, 4 minutes, 45 seconds here to go in tonight's game.
I'll be shocked if we see any kind of pass right here.
Yeah, Heath, I think you're going to get a steady dose of running plays from the Tigers here. Brody Martin, number 5, back in the backfield after taking the last series off, the last part of the last series off to catch his breath.
Clock is ticking. We're approaching 4 minutes. Here's the ball. And here goes Brody, running just as hard as he has all night. And he's still working his way forward. Now he's going sideways. Now he's going backwards. They still didn't bring him down.
Heath, that's going to be a gain of about 3, but the best part of that play is the actual play itself ran about 20 seconds off the clock. We're now under 4 minutes of live clock action here in the 4th quarter. Clock still ticking, 3rd down, 3rd and 7 for the Tigers.
And the wave trying to get started here at Anthony Jenkins Field by the home crowd. All right, here we go, Brad.
Big 3rd down here, Heath.
3rd and 7. Tigers are going to test it through the air. Throws off his back foot. Ball is intercepted. Right at midfield. Great open field tackle by the Tigers.
Yeah, Heath, that's exactly what you didn't want to have happen. 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Number 5 for Lewisburg, Cody Gilmore, intercepts an overthrown pass just past midfield, brought down by Tyler Starnes right there. Wasn't able to bring the ball down the field any, but now Lewisburg is going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the Hernando 47-yard line. Again, just more than 3 minutes left in tonight's game. All 3 timeouts left, I believe, for Lewisburg. Gunnar Gilmore hobbled a little bit. That is worth noting. As he trots out on the field to lead this offense, he is hobbled a little bit. Looks like he's had some tape put on that right ankle. Heath, as you noted at the end of the last series, he was a little gimpy coming out of that last play of the last series.
All right. Pickup of 7 on the first play by the Patriots. We're under 3 minutes now.
Second down and 4.
Again, I really surprised you're not seeing more urgency from Lewisburg here. I guess they feel comfortable. Second and short, just outside the Hernando 40-yard line.
Great pressure in the backfield. Ball's intercepted, Brad. Thrown off his back foot, picked off. And Brad.
House call. House call.
He is taking it all the way back for a Tiger. The backfield.
That's number 20, Christian Cody. Stepped right in front of the receiver. Great defensive pressure by the Tiger defensive line. House call. Forced Gilmore to throw the ball before he was ready. And as you noted, Heath, off of his back foot, right into the waiting hands. We've talked about those open pick six opportunities that just have not gone the way of the Tigers. It went the way of the Tigers right there. About a 60-yard.
Yes.
Heath, we do have flags on the play. I think this is going to be after the play. You may have some unsportsmanlike activity after the play. Touchdown is going to stand.
Van Halen Mean Street being blared by the loudspeakers as things are starting to get chippy.
And Heath, I'm not sure what's happening. The white hat official, the lead referee, is going to go over and talk to Lewisburg coach Dustin Hectorn.
And football team run down to the band in the student section along with the cheerleaders. And Brad, I'm starting to see people in the visiting stands head for the gate.
Heath, we're going to have unsportsmanlike after the touchdown. It's going to be against the Tigers. Looks like Lewisburg has elected to take that on the kickoff, so it'll be a 15-yard penalty on the kickoff. Touchdown stands, 23-13, big pick six for number 20, Christian Cody there.
All right, here we go. Ball is away, up, through, and good. The snap for number 12, Kenan Leslie. The hold for number 18, Tyler Starnes. And the kick for number 21, Will Usselton, is good. 2 minutes, 28 seconds remain here in tonight's contest.
Heath, I go back to what you said just before it happened. Prophetic even from you. You said one big play can turn this game wide open. And sure enough, Christian Cody on the around 60, we're going to call it a 60-yard pick six. Again, stepped in front of the Lewisburg player to the house, 60-yard house call. Tackled as it made his way into the end zone. But as you noted, Heath, again, prophetically, all it takes is one big play to bust a game like this wide open. Tigers go from being down 13-10 heading into the fourth quarter. And now 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in tonight's game. Tigers with an 11-point lead, 24-13. Kicking off, going to, again, be moved back a little bit due to the 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty after the previous touchdown. Going to be kicking off from their own 25-yard line. But, Heath, I think you'll take that 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. Or twice on Friday night, as it may be.
Or every Friday night.
Number 1,
All right, Brad. 2 minutes, 28 seconds remain here in tonight's contest. The 15-yard penalty, the unsportsmanlike penalty against the Patriots, against the Tigers. Backed them up to the 25-yard line. Once again, they go with the sky kick. It is received about the 32. He has a little bit of an alley and forced out of bounds.
Yeah, that was number 1, Lucas Edwards, the running back who caught the ball on the run there around his own 30-yard line, takes the ball across midfield, forced out of bounds for the Tigers there. Lewisburg's going to have the ball 1st and 10 around the Hernando 44-yard line. 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Tigers with an 11-point lead, 24-13. Absolutely electric atmosphere here at Hernando tonight, Heath. Could not ask for more from a high school football game.
I wonder how the Frozen performance went over at the H-Pack.
Couldn't have gone. I'm sure it went fantastic. Couldn't have been any better than what we're seeing here over on the football field.
All right, we're going to air it out. We're going deep. Man is there. Pass falls incomplete. Brody Martin on the coverage for the Tigers.
Just a great football play there, both sides of the ball. What a pass by Gunnar Gilmore. Had a man in the end zone east of Fessmeyer. Number 5, Brody Martin, who's been Mr. Do Everything for the Tigers tonight. They're in coverage. Just a pretty football play, incomplete pass. Going to be 2nd down and 10 yards to go.
All right, here we go, Brad. 2nd and 10. And there's your ball game, Brad.
Brody Martin, interception. Ball was tipped coming out of Gilmore's hands. I couldn't tell. I believe it might have been for the Tigers. Number 11, Justin Hammett, who got to the quarterback. Brody Martin tipped the ball, a little bit of a duck. And Brody Martin with the interception. Turnover. Tigers going to take over. 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Here to go in tonight's game. Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium is rocking.
Brody football making that interception. I think he's still down on the ground. Probably got the wind knocked out of him. Oh, he's fine. Popped up, flashed a couple of hand signals to the student section.
I think you might have given us a Rod Tidwell moment there, Heath. May have been just soaking up the attention there, and then pops up and he's fine and plays up to the crowd a little bit. You love to see a guy like that engaged like he is.
So for you, with your bingo cards at home, Rod Tidwell, Jerry Maguire reference, you can mark that off your bingo card. And
I had it, Heath. Center square, buddy. Center square, buddy. Freebie.
All right, 2 minutes, 13 seconds remaining. Tigers keeping it on the ground. Devin Gaines, your ball carrier. You know, Brad, something that we saw earlier from both quarterbacks in this game is throwing off their back foot. Usually at the high school level, even at the college level, when you see a quarterback throw off their back foot, nothing good's going to come from that.
Yeah, and Heath, it's just so tempting. You hang in there, you see your receiver break open, and you think, okay, I can hit him. And you got a defender in your face. You end up throwing off that back foot. The ball floats a little bit, a little bit offline, and next thing you know, it's going the other direction. Happened to both quarterbacks, Heath, as you pointed out.
Mm-hmm. Both interceptions were back foot interceptions. Flag on the play.
Yeah, looks like we're going to have a false start on the Tigers there. Got a little jumpy there. Again, exciting time, 1 minute, 26 seconds remaining here in tonight's game. Tigers lead by 11, 24-13. Looking to run out the clock and get their 3rd victory of the season, but most importantly, go 1-0 in division play. Wow.
Brad, looking over my notes here over the ball game. Shockingly, Lewisburg completed 1 pass in the second half, but it went for a touchdown. So we got to see 2 wonderful quarterbacks show off their talents tonight. Everyone was treated to a show with those 2 alone. But Gunnar Gilmore, 6 for 12 at halftime. Ends the game 7 of 15, but that 1 pass was a beautiful bomb downfield.
Yeah, he found that, I believe that was the tight end down the seam where he looked off the guy, looked off the safety, looked towards Easton Fessmeyer going down the left end zone, and looked the safety off and then hit the tight end right down the middle of the field for a beautiful touchdown pass. Referees are talking to Coach McCann right now. Not sure what they're talking about right now. That previous play was a great run by Topher. Lowered his head there. I'm not sure if maybe that's what they're talking to Coach McCann about, but a
lot of pink in the stands tonight, Brad. Students really turned out wearing their pink.
Yeah, Heath, you called me on it when we first got here, and I noticed all the pink. I thought maybe it was Barbie night here at the stadium. Barbie with the popularity increase right now with the movie this summer. But you wisely pointed out that it is October, and that means it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And Hernando High School certainly doing their part in observing that and marking that very important awareness month here at Tiger Stadium tonight.
Brad, hardly any students left in the stands. They have gone underneath the bleachers. The announcement was made over the PA system for the students to stay off the field. I don't know if they heard it.
I don't know that they care. Even if they did hear it, I don't know that they care. So
all right, Brad.
Heath, that may be your ball game there. Clock running, 1:10. Tigers first down. Topher Jones up the middle. Ball at the their own 48-yard line. Again, clock running. Does not look like Lewisburg is going to try to stop the clock here. Look like the Tigers are going to go on to their first division win. Even their record of 3-3 on the season. Big, big victory here at Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium tonight.
Well, Brad, I don't think people look at the box score of this. When they look at the box score, they're going to think, oh, this game wasn't really that close. This game was an amazing game.
Yeah, the box score, Heath, as you said, is really going to undersell how great this game was.
And here we go, another flag.
Tigers are in victory formation. A beautiful, beautiful sight if you're a Tiger fan. Got one man back. Mr. Do-It-All, Tyler Starnes, is back there just in case something goes awry with the snap. But it looks like the Tigers are going to be able to run out the clock here. 5-yard offsides call against the Patriots. May have to snap this ball 2 more times. Got to snap it at least once. May have to snap it again. 29 seconds on the clock.
Post-game traffic is well into effect. Cars are at a standstill. Nothing but red lights all the way to McInville.
And that's going to do it, Heath.
Well, Brad, the battle of the property taxes between Lewisburg and Hernando, of which one's bigger and better, is coming to an end as we are under 10 seconds, and both teams are on the field out to shake hands.
Heath, a huge hug for Topher Jones by Coach Steve McCann. Here come the students on the field. They're not going to keep them off. Hopefully we can keep the students away from the handshake line. Don't want this to turn ugly. Students just want to celebrate a big win with their team. Right now they're going to stop them short. We're going to have our great sportsmanship here. Students excited, but not gonna rush the Lewisburg players. You love to see it. This is what high school football is all about right here, Heath.
It is. So much for the announcement. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here from Anthony Jenkins Field, the final score is, was, and forever shall remain the Hernando Tigers 24, the Patriots of Lewisburg High School 13. Brad, let's go through our notes from tonight's contest.
Heath, I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to be over here dancing to Cool and the Gang celebration. You take it away. I'm going to cut a rug over here.
All right. Well, Hernando kicked the ball off. Lewisburg took the opening kickoff. They started at the 27. They had a 13-play drive. They went for it on a 4th down, completed the pass, but the ball was fumbled, and there was a 25-yard return by the Tigers. 4 for 5 passing on that opening drive for Gunnar Gilmore. Hernando comes out, starts their drive with 6 minutes, 51 seconds in quarter number 1, have a 11-play drive themselves, ended with a touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run by Topher Jones made it 7-0. Topher was 3 for 4 on that drive and completed his first 3 passes. His first pass of the game was incomplete, went 3 for 3 for the rest of the drive. After the kick, Lewisburg had a great return, got the ball on the 48-yard line with 1 minute, 28 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. They had a 8-play drive, and they went for it on a 4th and 9. Pass falls incomplete on the 16-yard line. Lewisburg turns the ball over on downs. Hernando takes over. We're here in the second quarter, 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Hernando ran 2 plays, fumbled the ball, and we had a 33-yard return on the fumble. Next possession with Lewisburg, started on their 33 in the second quarter with 4 minutes, 51 seconds remaining. Had an 8-play drive. Gilmore went 1 for 3 on that drive and came up empty-handed. That led us into the second quarter. Halfway through, Tigers get the ball with 6 minutes, 4 seconds remaining. Hernando started their drive on the 25-yard line. 12-play drive. Pass was complete on 4th down. 3 for 4 on the drive for Topher Jones. He was 7 for 9 at this point on the night, but came up empty-handed. Then later in the drive, after the turnover on downs, possession started on the 5-yard line for Lewisburg. Just 25 seconds remaining there in the second quarter. They ran 4 plays, went into halftime. It was 7-0, both teams. Come out in quarter number 3. Start off 3 for 3 on the drive with Hernando. Topher Jones 3 for 3 in the air. He was 10 of 12 passing at the time. And the result was a 26-yard field goal by Will Usselton that made the score 10-0 for the Tigers. Then we saw the onside kick happen, and then the wheels kind of fell off. A couple of penalties, a couple of losses in the backfield, and then Topher went down with a leg cramp. Backup punter had to come in, the freshman, Brent Overstreet, had to come in to punt. Lewisburg sent their punt rush team, forced Brennan to force kick the ball a little bit sooner than he wanted to. Got a decent kickoff, not a great kick, but a decent kickoff. Unfortunately, it hit a Tiger player in the head. The ball was originally down inside the 10, but Lewisburg was able to take over at the 35-yard line. Shortly after, we start seeing things come a little bit further apart for the Tigers. 2-play drive. There was 1 run and 1 pass. On the run, it was a pickup of 13 yards, and then there was a late hit after the play, add 15 to it. So basically a 28-yard pickup for that first play. 1 play later, a bomb in the air. Festmeyer on the catch from Gilmore's pass made it a 10-7 ball game in favor of the Tigers. After that score by the Patriots, kick the ball off. The Tigers go 3 and out again for a second time in a row, and they put the ball back, 38-yard kick. And then Lewisburg gets the ball at their 44-yard line with 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. Run 4 plays, and yet they had 3 runs and a 24-yard touchdown pass, and that was setting things up big for the Patriots. Patriots take the lead 14-10 at the moment. Hernando comes right back. All the momentum was with the Patriots. Tigers come right back on a 10-play drive, 1 pass, 9 consecutive runs. Pass play was the first play of the drive, 9 consecutive runs. And the Patriots go in from a 1-yard score. Topher Jones had an incredible spin move at the 1-yard line as he goes into the end zone. And the Tigers take the lead and don't look back. At this time, it's 17-14. Lewisburg gets the ball, goes 3 and out, has a punt. Hernando gets the ball back. They also run 3 plays, but pass was intercepted. Lewisburg gets the ball with 3 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. They had a successful run. They go through the air. Gilmore throws off his back foot. Number 20, Christian Cody, there to intercept the ball, returns the interception, the pick 6 for 60 yards. And the Tigers were off to the races at that moment. Lewisburg got the ball back, ran a couple of plays. Brody Martin was able to intercept that ball on the second play of that drive to put things away for good. Tigers come back out, run a couple of plays, pick up a first down, run out the clock. And as we said once before, and we'll say it again, the final score is, was, and forever shall remain Hernando 24, Lewisburg 13. Brad, tonight, everybody in the county got a great football game that witnessed this here at Anthony Jenkins Field at Tiger Stadium. Great football game. Everyone got their money's worth. Beautiful night. Great crowd. Pink out here in October. Your thoughts as we wrap up?
Well, just a great job by the Tigers. They got down. They had the lead, as you said, Heath, for a good portion of the first half and into the third quarter. Fell behind, didn't fall apart. Definitely a momentum shift. The momentum was squarely with Lewisburg. Patriots kept their cool, responded. Great job by Topher Jones to lead this team. Coach Steve McCann. One thing I know about Coach Steve McCann, he's already thinking about Horn Lake next week.
Yeah.
You're 1-0 in the division. Got that big, crucial first win. Bring your overall record to 3-3, 500 on the year. But Coach McCann is already thinking about Horn Lake next week. Looking to go 2-0 in the division, 7A Region 1. Again, great win, great atmosphere. Couldn't ask for better weather. Just a perfect night of football here. Good guys come out on top, 24-13, as you said, Heath.
Brad, the Tigers held the lead all but for 2 minutes tonight. Held the lead all night except for 2 minutes. That's an excellent demonstration of perseverance. They had no momentum going for them. Everything was stacked against them. The Patriot crowd was very loud and into the game. And what did Steve McCann's bunch do? As they were over there dancing and partying as we're going into the fourth quarter, Steve McCann had his 11 guys on offense talking to him. They kept it as business, drove down the field, took control of that drive in this game, and put it away.
Yeah, they did, Heath. You made a note of that. In fact, you pointed out that the Lewisburg players were hyped and were dancing. Business as usual. Let's go out. Let's take control of this football game back. His troops responded. You love to see it. Again, I know Coach McCann's already got his eyes on Horn Lake next week. 7 o'clock kick here at Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium. Hopefully we have good weather again next Friday the 13th. Hopefully we can avoid any jinx there, but Tigers going to look to go 2-0 in the division and 4-3 on the year.
Well, next Friday, the same as this Friday, a cross-county rivalry. Horn Lake comes to town. It'll be the Tigers and the Eagles getting it on. And Brad, hey, this isn't the first time. If we had to guess, we're probably approaching 100 matchups between these two schools with Hernando and Horn Lake.
I believe Horn Lake is behind only Olive Branch as the most played opponent for the Tigers. So, yeah, lots of good matchups over the years, dating back to the old Chickasaw Conference days of the 70s. They say you can throw out the record books when cross-county and cross-town rivals get together. They absolutely mean it. Next week's going to be another slugfest. Hopefully the Tigers can come out on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, please try to make it out to the game next week here at Tiger Stadium. If you cannot, feel free to watch us on Facebook or the YouTube channel. Thank you to the Booster Club for that. But we want to see everyone back here at Anthony Jenkins Field. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to wish you and yours a wonderful weekend. But we want to remind everyone the final score is, was, and forever shall remain the Tigers of Hernando High School 24, Patriots of Lewisburg 13. For Brad Bush, I'm Heath Hopkins. We'll see you next week for Tiger football here with Hernando High School football. Good night, everybody.